We streaming? Oh my god! This is the worst stream ever. We just started. It's literally the worst one we've ever done. We've been going for 12 seconds and it's the worst. All right, people.
What makes it the worst?
Noises. Just everybody's saying noises. Just hate it. I hate when words and noises I hear them. It's just the fucking worst.
I think that makes it better.
You're right. Anyway, let's talk about was it Breaking Bad? What did we talk about? The Thrones, boy.
Ballers.
Oh yeah, we should watch Ballers.
Why do you ever want to watch Ballers?
I always wanted to watch Ballers.
Oh, that's a goddamn lie.
No, that's not a goddamn lie.
That's a goddamn lie.
How's that a lie? Every time you say that, I'm like, that's a great idea, Adrian.
Nope,
let's do
that's
it.
A goddamn
and then you're
lie.
like, oh, I want to play Overwatch or something.
We got fucking
what?
Cersei Lannister over here.
What?
Get it? Because she's a liar.
You're a fucking liar. Anyway, welcome to the episode. Welcome to the podcast. Oh, someone gave us a dislike already. You know, you can suck my dick. How about that?
To be fair, it is our worst episode. So I do not agree with them.
What's up, spies that fly? How you doing, man? We here. I don't even know how many people are in here. Shit's acting up. But we're here. Talk about the Thrones. Post-season 7 discussion. We're also talk about, of course, episode 7. What was the episode called? The Dragon and the Werewolf, what was it?
The Dragon and the Wolf.
Whatever.
We're also talk about the series finale of Gilligan's Island.
Oh yeah, guess what? They get off. Oh shit.
They actually go back on.
What?
Yeah, that's what happens.
Oh shit! And then they get off air because they canceled it. And saved it. Did they really? I never watched Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, I have the
Oh god.
I have the VHS.
Why?
Because Gilligan's Island's good, dude.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's a fun show.
No, it's not.
It's like Game of Thrones before Game of Thrones.
No, it's not.
No,
No, it's not. One Piece is like Game of Thrones.
They
Gotta go.
They get away off the island and they can't adapt to everything in the life now.
Oh, it's like Castaway. You ever watch Castaway?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
Then they leave off with the FedEx truck at the end.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, didn't they make Gilligan's Planet? Where it was like the exact same premise. No, this is real. I think it was a cartoon. I could be wrong though. But it's like the exact same premise as Gilligan's Island, except they go on a spaceship and then they get crash land on some fucking planet.
Is it a lie?
No, it is not a lie. I don't know if it's actually called Gilligan's Planet, but that's the premise right now. I'm gonna look it up.
Gilligan's Planet is an American Saturday morning animated series.
There you go. I knew it was a cartoon in some form. But, yeah, that came out, and they got stuck on a planet. I don't know why they thought it would be a good idea. You know what? Boats weren't successful. Let's go on a ship. Spaceship. Yeah. Good fucking clue.
Yeah,
anyway.
So then they go back on the island at the end of Gilligan's Island, and they're happy again.
Yeah. Oh, they're happy? Oh, that's nice. I'm glad they're happy. But, alright, so Game of Thrones. Alright, it's been a week since the final episode, and, well, not the final episode, but the final episode of the season, and...
So, I had to watch the finale in Flagstaff, Arizona, in a random fast food restaurant parking.
Right.
Because my friend and I were going to watch it at a viewing party, but it was 21 and over, and he's only 20.
Right.
So like fuck it. So we just tethered his phone to my laptop and started watching it, but it wasn't. It was the connection was kind of shitty.
Right.
So like we had to let it buffer for a while, then it would just stop. So eventually we just ended up watching it on a phone, like in the last half of it. Because after a while it was like we were like an hour in and we were only halfway through the episode.
Okay.
So like all right, and I don't know why I did this, but I was like, hey, let's do something crazy here.
Let's do something crazy.
I'm gonna open up Twitter and we're gonna look at the first 5 tweets I have and see if any of them are spoilers.
Oh shit. Okay.
So we opened it and literally it was you and like 3 other people going, "Holy shit, Game of Thrones."
Yeah. And
Yeah,
that was,
I think that was during a
of
Littlefinger
course.
part.
No. Come on, man. When they fuck, Jesus.
Nope.
Holy shit, my boner. How
But
do they know? How do they know I like incest so much? What?
I hate it with the Lannisters, but these guys, yeah.
Yeah, man, it made my little finger big. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's talk about the show. But yeah, no, it was crazy. It was a good season finale. It was a good change of pace considering a lot of other episodes were very fast paced. I felt like this one was actually like took its time a little bit.
A little bit, it was so fast, but
Oh yeah,
a little.
yeah. But you know, there's scenes of them talking, which you didn't really get. I mean, you got a little bit in that last episode, but then it went by so quick. And then
I loved the that that the meetup with at the very beginning of the episode,
Yeah.
straight up like sibling rivalry
yeah,
101.
Yeah, I like that too. And then the Hound just carries that white over, and then shit gets real. But yeah, no, I really like that beginning stuff with the Hound and the Mountain
And Brienne.
Brienne and the Hound and of course Cersei and Tyrion and Cersei and Dany and
Then Euron and Theon.
Yaron and Theon and God, it's too many characters. How do I know these characters? Oh, so wait, hold on. Someone asked who's the worst YouTuber. This guy. Yeah, there you go. Anybody else that does Game of Thrones stuff? There you go. But who is the worst?
There's one. I think I don't want to name it, but there is a top, like one of those top list channels
Yeah.
where every time I hear the guy talk, I just can't handle it.
Is it it's not Watch Mojo, right?
No.
'Cause
It's
Oh,
it's
I know
one
what
of,
it is. Is
it's
it?
one of the what?
I know what it is. I ain't gonna say it though.
Message me.
Okay.
It's one of the plethora of top channels that are on here.
Right.
And yeah, I'm not opposed to going through and like binging a lot of top lists because they're good.
Right.
And they're so easy to fucking to make and watch. But yeah, one of them just the voice I can't handle it. And
Now-
it sucks 'cause a lot of good topics, but I can't handle that.
Okay. Wait, are you talking about just for Game of Thrones?
No, just in general.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say it. Was it What Culture?
No.
Okay. Then I don't know because What Culture has like these. It's a couple of different guys, but they all have annoying voices, and
Yeah.
a lot of times they have like these fucking stupid jokes. Like I'm like, oh my fuck, like I can't.
Oh,
stand
is it top Game of Thrones one?
No, it's not a top Game of Thrones one. That's
It-
why
it
I
might-
asked you that.
It might be. It's not. I know the name, but because I'm thinking just because names can change from the channel sometimes, maybe, but I don't think so.
Right.
Yeah, there's one guy specifically who has the voice, and man, I can't do it.
I can't do it.
I can't do it.
Yeah, some of them are pretty annoying. But yeah, I guess that a lot of those top 10 channels. I guess some reaction channels I don't like either. Like me, I'm great.
Man, those reactions that are like way overdone for the sake of it are
Oh my
ones that
god.
bug
There's
the
this
shit out of me.
there's this one guy that I don't watch, but there's sometimes I get added into those reaction compilation videos, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll watch it because I'm in it, baby. But I'll watch it too just to see everybody else's reaction because I do actually like reactions. I don't just do it because, you know, views. But there's this one guy, I don't know his name, but he just narrates fucking everything. He's like, and he goes whoa to everything, every single thing that happens. Every time I watch these compilations, I mean, there's some big things, but he goes, whoa,
Snow.
whoa, and he like grabs his head and stuff, and has this like stupid face, and he's like, that's crazy, and then he narrates why it's crazy and tells people like if they're fucking stupid or not. Like it's just like, this is why that's crazy, guys. Whoa. And I also hate some of the reactors that just don't understand what's going on. You could tell they don't, and they're still reacting like if they knew what was going on. Like, they're just confused, but
Yeah.
they're like, I need to react, though. Ooh. So, anyway.
That reminds me of everyone that you watch a movie with that they need to have everything explained to them.
Yeah, oh yeah, or they talk out loud like, ooh, that's going to bite him in the ass. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, you know what's going to happen next? Oh, he's going to get his ass beat. I only watch
Man.
action movies, I guess. But But yeah, no. Anyway, back to Game of Thrones. Well, I mean that's kind of about Game of Thrones.
The
'Cause
reactions,
a
yeah.
lot of reactions of Game of Thrones, especially when it
Which,
comes to what's his name, Littlefinger. Again,
yeah.
we are straight up spoilers. So if you're here, you're
So, I guess if we want to if we're gonna jump around a little bit, because I guess it's gonna be a longer video, because we don't have to rush to get through before the episode starts. Um, I guess we hop around. Yeah. So
we can start in the
Littlefinger
beginning if you want.
was arguably the most predictable
Yeah,
kill. I mean, I like the way they did it. They still psyched us out for it,
yeah,
but I think even if you go back and listen to it, I think we're both kind of like, yeah, Littlefinger's kind of done. His arc's done. There's really nothing else for him to do.
yeah,
At this point, the stakes have been raised to the point where now Littlefinger's side of it does not really matter.
yeah,
Like now it doesn't matter. Like no, that's the thing that bugs me about the whole Cersei thing. Because I mean, like that's just a viewer thing. Like we get it, she doesn't. Um, but yeah, the whole Littlefinger side, like we don't need anyone that's trying for the throne, or trying to be in the Iron Throne, because now it doesn't matter.
yeah. Right.
And yeah,
Littlefinger
so
doesn't matter. He, as a character, he stopped mattering when he right after he helped the army come to save Jon, pretty much.
yeah,
Right after that, that was his final. Like he pushed what's her name off the thing, and then that's it. I forgot
yeah,
her name,
and
his sister, whatever.
yeah, and great actor,
Oh
great
yeah, he's
actor.
great. I've seen him in a lot of movies. Like he's been in tons of. He was in Dark Knight Rises. Remember
Yeah,
when Bane takes over the plane in the beginning? He's the one that's like, "Oh, if we rip the mask off, will you feel pain?" And he's like, "No, but you
no,
will." That's the exact quote. I nailed it.
you are no, but you will.
No, I nailed it. Stop correcting
Um,
me.
I haven't seen that movie in about 5 years, so I think I'll watch that again.
I don't need to see it ever again. I can quote every scene. Like when Bane's like, "Now I will pick you up and break you on my knee." He says that, and then he does it, and he's like, "Wowzers," because he did
Yep.
it. He didn't think he could do it. And he goes,
Um,
"Schmacko."
but
Yeah.
I like the way they did that. I don't know if it was worth having to deal with the Stark sisters for so long, because that was fucking annoying as shit.
Yeah, for the last couple episodes at least.
Yeah, I don't.
One thing, if you haven't watched this episode yet, we are spoiling because there's a couple of people like I've never even watched Game of Thrones in the chat right now. Just
Oh,
throwing it
and
out
once
there.
again,
What's
yeah,
up, Mighty Gazelle?
these are full spoilers.
Yeah, full spoilers. But if you don't give a shit, then welcome. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. The Starks. You know what? I don't like where they're taking or they were taking Sansa and Arya. I found them interesting and tense in the last couple episodes, but I really didn't want that to happen. I didn't want them to fight, and I'm glad that didn't actually happen. But also now it feels like all those scenes were kind of pointless.
You heard about the deleted scene, right?
No, I didn't hear about what.
The deleted scene is I guess after the scene with Sansa and Littlefinger. Sansa goes up to Bran's room, knocks on his door, and says, "We need to talk."
Right.
So I mean, that I get
Oh.
they deleted that because they want that would have just given it away, like, oh, something's gonna happen.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But again, I don't know. I think watching back, I think when we rewatch this season, while we all love that moment, I think that moment's gonna like kind of not be amazing, because we're just gonna be like, oh man, we're just gonna get annoyed by this.
Right. Yeah. But no, it was a great moment. Littlefinger got his, and he got it in the most Littlefinger way, getting deceived as a motherfucker.
Hey, man, that guy just started crying.
He was like, "Oh, please God." Yeah, he got on his knees and shit and begged.
I love the line of, "Please, we can talk alone."
Yeah,
Like,
he
nah,
always
dude,
does that.
GG's,
Yeah,
you're done.
Yeah, he's done. He start crying. I love it. He start crying. Has any other character in this show begged for their life like that? Like, there's a couple of like side characters, but he's like one of the main ones, I would say.
Nah, even Stannis was a man about it, dude.
Yeah, Stannis was like, "Fucking do it, go ahead. I don't give a shit." Well,
Tyrion was a man
I
about
mean,
it.
Stannis he was still a warrior. Come on, who?
Uh,
Oh, shit pot. Tywin.
no, Tyrion was a man about it.
He didn't
Even
die
when he
though.
was like, he was looking at like, just kill me.
Oh yeah. That's right. He's like, yeah, go get the mountain, and I mean the mountain doesn't even need a sword. You can just step on him. Like I'm not even joking. He probably could. I imagine that's how Tyrion went. Like if he actually died, Cersei's like, yeah, kill him. He just stepped on Tyrion.
I didn't think Tyrion was gonna die. I
Oh
did
yeah,
think
no.
I think Jamie for like a split second, but
Oh yeah, when he's like, oh yeah, let him do it, and then she's like, okay, and then he like unsheaths his sword. I was like, oh shit, really? This is gonna happen? But now I guess he's gonna go team up with Daenerys also. I'm assuming.
yeah, because he's smart.
Yeah, because he knows he's gonna win. But yeah, he also saw that dead the white. So Littlefinger is
Ugh.
a male stripper name. Actually, that's my male stripper name.
Um. So okay, so going back, yeah. So we had the scenes of them going up to meet Cersei.
Yeah,
The scene I did think that all of them having their own little meetups because there was a lot of tension in the air. Just seeing everyone together, that was good. Um. Cersei comes or not. Daenerys comes down. They
yeah.
talk for a little while. They bring the white out. That's all the usual stuff. Was it just me or did this white look like someone like straight copy and pasted fucking Walking Dead?
Yeah, he kind of did. I mean, it's the same white from the last episode, obviously, but
Yeah, but
he
this one I
he
guess now
looked
that we're not in
different.
the snow,
Yeah, I guess he just looked different now because he's in I guess, a normal setting for Game of Thrones, not just
not
uh,
with winter everywhere.
yeah, not
Yeah,
with
because
winter
now
everywhere.
it looks like now there's like sun out like they were in Georgia or something like where they
Yeah,
filmed Walking Dead.
yeah, and it was actually practical. It was a real dude with makeup.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the bone shit they used green screens and stuff like that, but yeah, no, it was really cool. I thought
Uh,
I didn't mind that. I
no,
think that's
I
the
no, I
one
didn't
thing
mind it at
about
all.
Walking Dead that's still excellent is the practical effects. So
Sometimes.
oh no, I think
Yeah,
most of the
there are
time.
definitely some times where there's
Well, there's
where they
sometimes where it's obvious that the knife is CG. Like I've
what
noticed
kill
that.
was it? It was a kill. I forget when. I think it was season 5 or 6 where I think someone was burning
Oh well, yeah,
and someone burning or something, or someone stepped on someone else's face, and
shit.
it looked like it was like straight up like amateur
Oh okay.
YouTube.
Like it was like um one of those
You could tell.
fake ass looking model heads
Yeah,
that they filled
yeah,
with a bunch of
yeah.
fucking. Okay, yeah,
I gotta rewatch it. I
I
forget
don't
which one,
remember.
but yeah, that it was one that I saw. I was like, oh my god.
King's Landing is
Uh,
Northern Ireland, whereas Beyond the Wall was Iceland. I don't know what that's referring to, but were we talking about something that was like that? I guess it's just like that's how. Yeah, okay, I can see what you're saying. Like how different they are in terms of climate and the way it looks. So now we have a white and just like this nice looking area. Like he was in a good neighborhood. So now he just looks strange. And in
no, no,
cold
no.
land,
Like I said, I didn't have any problem with it, but it
it
looked like a
looked like
genuine
Walking Dead.
zombie versus I guess they're all zombies, but I mean I just never thought I haven't like pieced together zombie with Game of Thrones really. I
Hmm.
guess right? Like is that's just me.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I never considered them zombies either. I just consider them like little kind of like minions, really. Like zombies
Yeah.
do their own thing, you know. Zombies
Zo-
go and eat, and that's it. These guys are like they're like minions. That's pretty much it.
I guess the way I think of it is I think zombies is virus, and I think of the whites as like something being possessed.
Yeah. Any other videos
Um,
planned for today? Nope, this is it. But yeah, no, I agree that he's a little Walking Dead-ish, but I didn't mind that. I thought he looked cool, and the whole scene I thought was great. I felt it was weird that they let. I mean, they didn't let this happen, but they weren't pissed off that they let that white get so close to Cersei like that. Like no one really got pissed. I mean, they were in shock, I guess, that there was a roaming dead man, but I don't know. I felt that was strange that white got so close to killing Cersei, and no one was like pissed off about it after. Like
right.
they just let that
Like
freaking thing
yeah.
go.
Well, I
I mean,
think
the
everyone
Hound
was
got him, but
everyone was in shock. I think what was exactly was going on.
yeah, no, I get that, but like,
Yeah, I know. I get that too. Like, damn, I thought they were just like show it to her or something, but they just like
yeah.
let that thing run
The
at
Hound
her.
was getting fucking impatient. He wanted that thing to come out on his own, which is weird
Yeah,
because earlier in that episode,
yeah. I
Hound
don't.
like knocked on it. And he was like,
And then they bring it up, they drop it on the ground, and they fucking kick it, and nothing happens. It's
yeah,
like I don't know how I feel about that.
it's asleep.
I feel like the beginning scene was there was no point for it.
Yeah, there was no point.
I'm nitpicking a lot.
Well, yeah, but that scene was pointless.
It was.
And also, the Hound was holding a lantern. Is he supposed to be scared of fire? What is this? Mm-mm.
That's fair.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
Continuity error.
Oh yeah.
Um. Okay. So
Maybe it was good fire. Yes. Maybe it does
what
burn you.
else? What happened right after that?
Right after that is the whole scene where
For Cersei.
John's like, I can't bend the knee to you because I'm bending the knee to Danny. Also want to fuck her, and she's like, well, you know what? Fine. I don't give a damn about zombies anymore. Bye. And she leaves, and John's like, fuck, and everybody's like, you fucking idiot. And then Tyrion's like, I'll fix it. I'll fix everything. And then we have the Tyrion and not Danny, Tyrion and Cersei scene, which we haven't seen those two together in what, 3 seasons?
Right.
And every time they're together, I love it because it's both awkward and really tense because you know nothing's gonna happen. Like they're not gonna start killing each other, but you're just like, I don't know. I'm on the edge of my seat for some reason because you
They're
know
both really
someone's
good
gonna say
actors.
something. Yeah, they're both really good. You know, one of them is gonna say something to the other that will get them pissed, and then like that's gonna further make it so that like one of them hates the other even more, especially with Cersei, how she double crosses everybody.
I
Like,
Yeah, exactly. And I think what also helped that too was that the mountain closing the door afterwards.
yeah. When the Mountain came in with Tyrion, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Right.
I was like, oh my god, the Mountain being in every scene. I like that the Mountain hasn't really done anything yet. Like, I mean, he's killed a couple of like just random people that aren't really that important, but has he killed anybody that's been like significant? Like he hasn't done
Ever since
ever
Oberyn,
since
no.
he turned into a zombie man.
Oh.
Like I
No, I
guess
don't think so.
the nun character, but you didn't even see that. You don't even know if she's dead. It might just be a sex toy. I don't even know. I don't know what they were insinuating in that episode. I think that's what they were insinuating. Either that or he ate her. I don't know. I don't know. He's a zombie
Um,
man now, so maybe that's what he does.
I did like you saw his eyes like more clearly in this episode than you have in a while.
Yeah, they look blue, right? Weren't they blue?
I couldn't tell. I forgot already.
Yeah, I forgot
Uh,
too.
but I love that the Hound.
Yeah,
God, you look more ugly than I do.
yeah, you fucked up.
Is it hinting towards Clegane?
Hmm.
I,
They're
I, I
heading
have a
towards it.
feeling this is it.
They're gonna fight, and the Hound's gonna win. So, there. And then the Hound will take the Iron Throne along with Braun. They're just gonna be friends. They ain't lovers.
We can have adventures.
Yeah. Then they have adventures.
Tormund's hanging out there.
I'm surprised Braun and the Hound didn't have a little scene because they had a few seasons back. They had like a kind of like a standoff.
Yeah. The Hound was not having a good time there.
Yeah. No, the Hound's like, I hate this fucking Braun guy. They don't like each other. Well, at least
He doesn't like Braun.
yeah,
He wasn't okay with Brienne because she killed him.
yeah, yeah. She killed. Well, he came back. He's fine.
He's not okay with the Lannisters.
Yeah, he doesn't like anybody.
Doesn't like the fucking white that he's carrying around.
He doesn't like Tyrion, but he does all this shit. Like he's just like a servant now.
Nah, he's like fuck it.
Whatever. He's not even with the Barrack yet, or Barrack anymore. So, like, you can tell like he started to like Barrack and what was his name, Thoros a little bit more, because
Yeah,
obviously he
right,
followed them. So,
right.
but now they're not even there. So I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's just like, I guess I'll do stuff. Whatever. But yeah, no, the Hound is and the Mountain are gonna fight, and they're gonna do that next season. Will it be
Gonna be a
during
good
like a
time.
battle? It might be during like a war scene, you know, like an actual battle, like a battlefield.
After Cersei double crosses them, and he has to fight to push them back somehow. I don't know. It won't be an actual like game ball, but
Yeah, no, they'll fight.
it'll be a fight between them. Yeah.
Yeah, which you know, as long as the Hound wins, I'm good with that. I feel like the Hound should win. You know, he needs to get revenge. Burn my face. The fuck is this?
Okay, so then Dragonstone,
Oh yeah.
we had them talking about how they're gonna get the North to be okay with everything that's going on. And they said that they're gonna sail together to Winterfell, I guess.
Yeah, Winterfell. Yeah, Danny's gonna come, and she was like, well, everybody was like, you should take a dragon, but she was like, no, I need that John Dick. So it's like, no, I'll take a boat. And you can even see like, what's his name again?
Jorah, yeah.
Jorah's like, shit.
Yep.
Tyrion had that face kind of too. And then he had
So
that face way
we'll come
more towards the end.
yeah, we'll come back to that part because I think
Yeah.
that's a big discussion part. Winterfell, yeah, we got the whole thing with Littlefinger and Arya and Sansa.
Yeah.
That's resolved, thank God. I didn't want to deal with it.
Yeah, I didn't want to deal with it either, so I'm glad that's resolved. They like each other again.
Okay, so do you want to talk about Jon and Daenerys now, or do you want to talk about the Eastwatch?
um, let's talk about. I don't know. You decide. I don't really care. This is just free form, man. I don't give a shit.
Right. Okay, so Eastwatch. We had Beric and Tormund there looking at the
Hmm.
wall.
Yeah, this is
You know nothing good was gonna happen as soon as we show up. It's like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like we're wrapping up the season here. We're like,
And
oh,
when they're looking over the wall, I'm like, well, they're gonna be there, obviously. Like they're gonna come out of the woods, and everything's gonna be bad, for them at least. I mean, I guess it's bad for us too because we like Tormund and Beric, but I mean, it's exciting, especially what happens right after they all start popping out of the
yeah,
freaking
like you
forest.
saw them and you're like, oh, there they go. And then of course,
And
like,
they were like, "Where's the Night King?
yeah, wonder what's gonna
I
happen.
wonder
And
where
sure enough,
he is." You
that
hear,
fucking dragon came out
"Roar!"
faster than the other ones,
Yeah, oh yeah,
which is
he's
gonna be
better.
an issue.
Oh yeah, those other ones. Drogon will die fighting that one.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. Like he'll kill it, but
How did
he'll die. And
there's
maybe
gonna be a similarity between Count Drogo and Drogon.
uh I don't know. Oh, he gets poisoned? I don't know. He dies in the bed. Oh, Daenerys has to smother her dragon with a pillow. A
So
really big
then,
pillow.
so then, what about Rhaegar? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what they're because Viserys dying is what led to being a white now. I'm trying to think of the similarity that would link either Rhaegar or Drogo to be the one that either kills it or is killed by it.
Yeah, yeah.
There's gonna be a similarity there somewhere.
Right.
Um,
Like, wait, hold on. What's the one that died already and came back? Viserion,
Viser
right?
yeah, Viserion.
And that was her brother, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But okay, he got melted in the brain by gold, right? That's the one.
Yeah, but he died, so that's essentially
Yeah, but he died by melted gold. Viserion's not dead yet. He's gonna melt from gold. There you go, Golden Dragon. Wait, is there a Yu-Gi-Oh called Golden Dragon? I feel like there is.
I'm sure there is.
Oh fuck yeah! They should have a tie-in at this point, you know. But Rhaegar died in battle. Yeah, that's right. Rhaegar did die in battle. Um, Killed by Robert. Oh, okay. I didn't actually know that. I just thought he got messed up. But all
So
right.
then
So
I imagine Drogo will be the one take out Viseron.
yeah, Drogon. Yeah. Oh,
And
just like yeah. I guess that would make sense because Drogo, whatever his name, Drogo is a Rocky villain. But Drogo took out Viserions. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I imagine that'll be that. That
Yeah.
the other dragon's gonna be probably taken out.
Yeah. Yeah. Melted gold.
So we saw that.
Oh yeah.
Saw the blue flame. Is it blue flame or is it something else? Because I
No,
rewatched that
it's
scene.
flame.
Because rewatched that scene, it wasn't melted. The ice just fucking.
Yeah, it explodes. So
Yeah.
well, it can't be ice breath. Why would that make it explode? I'll just add more to the wall, would it?
Right.
So I think it's.
Well, I
I think
mean,
it's
it
fine.
depends. It depends on how.
Yeah, I guess if it was flame breath that kind of froze before impact, I guess.
If it was like
Maybe
if it was
just
enough force, I imagine it'd be fine. But
yeah, maybe it's like wind breath. Yeah, that's it. I think I nailed it.
um, but yeah. So I mean, I'm pretty sure it's fire. But I guess that was kind of that was a little weird to see just the wall exploding. But of course, in season 6 Game of Thrones or season 7 Game of Thrones fashion, Beric and Tormund happened to be on the right side right before it fucking stopped colliding in.
Well, yeah. Well, you can't have them die like that. No, come
Um,
on. Both of them shouldn't die like that. They need to go out heroically. Not like, oh my god,
Tor-
ah!
Tormund shouldn't be here. Let's be real.
Well, no, Tormund makes sense. Stays there. Beric is the one that shouldn't be there.
No, I'm saying just alive. He shouldn't be.
Oh, okay. Well,
He shouldn't be with us.
Beric probably shouldn't be alive either, because considering he died 6
I'm
times
okay
already.
with Barrick. Okay with Barrick because I want to see that. I want to see his fucking his flame sword one more time.
Oh yeah, imagine he just like unleashed it for no reason, just to show it one more time before he fell to his death. Ah, fuck it.
I'm yeah. So that I saw them they conveniently get to the one side before it collapsed. I'm like, okay, fine.
That's true. Blue flame is the hottest flame.
It is, yeah. So I'm trying to think if that has an effect where it's so hot that it doesn't even like melt anything. It just fucking explodes it, I guess.
Well, I think it's more like Superman's breath, the wind breath. I want it to be that. I don't want it to be.
I'm just
I'm
glad.
glad it's not ice breath.
I'm just glad it's blue. That way, when we do say like a dragon fight, we get to know which dragon's which.
Sure, but I mean, I don't know. Fucking hell, it's. I still think it's dumb.
I don't.
Like,
I hate
like
regular. You got to because the scene that I'm imagining there's gonna be a scene where they're all fighting on the ground, and then the dragons in the air. You're gonna see the dragons fighting in the background while you're having
yeah.
like a shot with like I don't know like fucking
But
Jamie fighting whites in the ground.
but it feels like it's kind of like a not an afterthought, but it's like they couldn't figure it out, so they're like, well, all the whites are bluish. They got blue. I mean,
I
the
don't
Night
think of
King's
it.
blue, so he should have blue flames. Their
Is
eyes
it
are blue.
is it an afterthought when literally everyone thought that?
But not yeah, that's why I said it's not really an afterthought, but it's like the obvious thing. Like they couldn't think of anything else. It reminds me of Red Letter Media. You know who they are, right?
I think so.
They talked about how George Lucas couldn't figure out if Yoda what color Yoda's blood is. So he's just like, I don't know, green. So it reminds me of that where it's just like, what's the color of the flames? Blue. You're just saying that because everything else is fucking blue.
I guess, but like that when you watch all the reactions to the dragon coming out, literally everyone's like, "Is it gonna be blue breath?"
I said it too. I was like, "Oh, please don't be blue." Ah, shit. I couldn't even
Yeah,
finish my
no,
sentence.
I like that. I think that's a good way to differentiate from far away, and then I don't know, it's cool. It's what changes them now.
I get that, but they could have maybe did something else. Like maybe have blue, but like have it still have like that flame color to it. Like maybe a light bluish tint to it. Now it just looks like he's shooting out ice breath. Yeah, I mean, I know it's not supposed to be, I guess, but it just looks like he's shooting out ice breath, and I'm just like, well, now it's schlock. That's what it looks like to me. So, well, he died and he turned blue, so his flame must be blue. Like, I don't know.
Every nitpick I have, that's like the not one.
That one's silly because it's gonna look dumb later to me.
No.
Yeah, when everything's like dramatic and shit, and Viserion is fucking up Jamie's army. Well, not Jamie. I guess he doesn't have an army.
Oh, I guess.
But the wildlings and stuff, and maybe Tormund gets taken out. Like someone's gonna get taken out by Viserion's dumb blue flame, and I'm gonna be like, well, it's stupid because it's fucking schlock. So
like I said, I don't want to like have to wonder which dragon's which when I'm seeing three fucking dragons all look the same and far away.
Well, you could tell that one's Viserion because he's the one murdering all the wildlings. There you go.
No, but it's gonna be a dragon fight.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be a dragon fight.
It's like this one when they had all three dragons with them. We couldn't differentiate who was hit until like unless you had a huh?
I knew who Drogon was. He has the most fucking detailed.
No, but when you saw Rhaegal and Viserion
flying around,
flying, you didn't know who got hit.
Yeah, I had no clue. But to be fair, I didn't know who those dragons were anyway. So if you showed me the red one, I'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah, no. Either way, like I think you either had to have subtitles on, or you had a really keen eye for it.
All right, hold on. Viserion dying and being reanimated is an invention of the show, so I can't explain the reasoning. Ice dragons are a different race from fire-breathing dragons in the world.
Right, I heard something about that. Yeah.
Oh,
so that's why it wasn't fire or ice breath.
Someone said we should talk about the entire plot of this show because they're confused. But yeah, I guess. All right, I guess there's ice dragons.
Episode 1.
All right, episode 1. He kills the man from running away from the zombies. Then at the end of season 1, he gets his head cut off. Whoa, the end. Would you call that irony? I would. The end. That's season 1. Season 2, everything happens. Season 3, Red Wedding. Season 4, fuckhead gets choked on the poison. And then Cersei and Jaime have sex on his body. Season 5, there's a battle. Maybe 2. Season 6, He comes
There's a
back.
battle.
There's a battle.
Maybe two.
He comes back. Not gonna say who, but he's back. And
In
then
black.
I think there's a sex scene. Could be wrong. And then in season 7, there's a couple of fights.
And
Braun
a drag.
shoots a dragon. Dragon goes, ow! This is going to be the worst thing that happens to us dragons this season. And then 2 episodes later, shit. The end. There you go. Oh, now
now that you're all caught up.
now an uncle and a, I mean not uncle, I'm sorry, an aunt and a nephew have sex. The end.
All right, so let's get to that.
And it's hot. Oh, it's hot. All right, let's talk about that because
I hated that.
John has the nicest butt. Have you seen? Did you see it? I had to cover it up for this because I have a picture of them having sex as the as our discussion picture. Don't worry, I covered it. I covered it all. You know, no naughty bits. But you know, you guys can't see it, but whew, it's nice. Anyway, that's all I have to say about it.
I was like really mad about it for like 2 days afterwards.
Why? You didn't see that coming? Really? I bet
I
she
didn't-
saw it coming.
no. I mean, like I knew it was gonna happen because of the way they were like fucking forcing them together, but I don't like that it's happening. I feel like there's no place that John even gives a shit about this. I think realistically.
Yeah, I don't know. When he's banging her, he doesn't look like he has any like reaction to it. Like it's just I don't know, something he's doing.
I don't get like
You don't see any love.
I know the whole point is that when he died, he was supposed to lose a lot of his his like happiness.
Well, yeah, in the books, there's a character that's like that, right?
Yeah,
That like keeps. Well, is it Barrick or is it a different?
I don't know who. I forget, but I do know
I
that.
think it's actually supposed to be John, is it? No, it's what's her name? I don't want to spoil it, just in case no one read the books, you know, because that's completely different. That's I think it's a character that's not in the show at all, but it's a character that previously died, a big character. I guess I do.
So, he at this point he's here for business,
Yeah, it's boat incest.
right? Like he's here to like I gotta take this. I'm here for a reason. I gotta just take care of this threat.
Yeah, he's giving her the business.
It just seems so forced. Like it feels like this is the part where the showrunner's like, all right, let's get the 2 show fan favorites and get them the bone.
Well, yeah.
And I did love them showing the Rhaegar and Lyanna wedding.
Yeah, because that's the first time. Yeah, Lady Stoneheart.
That's the only time we've ever seen Rhaegar.
Yeah, that is the first time. I said that too. I was like, "Is this the first time we've seen his ass?" And,
Yeah,
I
but
guess
she looks
it's
just like the
also
same
last
exact
time.
same exact actor is Viserys.
Yeah, it does look like him, right?
But no, like that was a cool scene, but man, it feels so fucking forced. Like
Yeah.
I don't like it at all.
I agree. But I didn't mind it at the time. But now thinking about it, it's a little. I don't know. Like they only spent 6 episodes together.
And
Because they met in the
that's
second
even
episode.
worse about it. Like that makes it even worse. Like we got to make sure that like we got to get this character who has turned down other people before.
Yeah.
Said I made a vow, break the vow in the span of 6 episodes for a woman that they just met.
Well,
and they only flirted with like a little bit.
well, I mean, she did come and save John in that last episode.
Yeah, but still, like,
and lost the dragon in the process.
It's.
And I guess
It
he
just-
also
it-
saw that she can be a leader. I guess. I mean, maybe we didn't really see that, but you know.
No, like I said, like I know the little tidbits of it. I'm not. This doesn't kill the show for me or anything. I'm still super excited for the next season, but it just feels so forced. I don't know what they were getting at, and even like some that dude that was watching it, the one that only started like on episode 3,
Yeah.
right? Even he was watching. He's like, yeah, I wanted him to bang until I found out they were related.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like that's such a weird concept to follow through on, and I don't know, like, and this sounds really like really mean spirited, but like I feel like everyone that did want that to happen are the ones who are genuinely into just the show, like casually into shows. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah, no, yeah, like I could see people that really like stuff like True Blood, which
Anyone
is
that likes
all
any
about
show,
like everybody's hitching up with everybody and shit.
we have no right really complaining because this show is built on a bunch of sex.
Hell yeah.
But I don't know. It just feels like such a fucking like it feels like such a gimme to people that to people that like the show like casually enough that they're not like hardcore fans. Because the problem is with this season, it it raises the stakes, but like it didn't at the same time. Because like
Yeah.
everyone's still alive. If you go back and I think before the season started, I felt like we would have had like maybe like a third less of the people that we already have right
Yeah,
now.
like I feel like if it was like last season or seasons before, Tormund would have died last episode.
Remember would die without a fucking dude. If this was like the show that it was back then, that whole scene of them fighting out there beyond the wall,
Yeah.
that everyone that tripped would have died, and they would not have been red shirts. Everyone that tripped would have been a main fucking character that died.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my issue with that is that it's getting soft, and they can redeem themselves. They have 6 episodes, and they could be long times. The problem is my love of Game of Thrones has been like there's no and when I was watching with my friend, he didn't really like the finale that much because he was like nothing bad happened. Like yeah, they broke the wall. That's been a thing that we've known about that's gonna happen, but nothing bad has happened.
Yeah.
It's all victory, 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 victory. Win for our heroes. Win for our heroes. No one died. Oh, we lost Thoros, but that's it. That's
Well, Viserion.
yeah. We lost the dragon and we lost
We love
a
Benjen.
side. Yeah.
Which, by the way, John didn't even mention Benjen in this episode. I thought he would like at least say something like,
Yeah, dude,
I
your
found
fucking uncle
Benjen.
who's like,
He was
the
looking
uncle
for
who's
him for
fucking-
seasons.
yeah, that just fucking disappeared, sacrificed himself, and he's like looks like a fucking maniac.
Yeah. Incest is incest. Oh god. Yeah, T-Mac agrees that it felt like fan service.
It found, and like I said, I like fan service. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I mentioned this before, but it doesn't. The problem is now it's not feeling like fan service. Now it feels like these guys are too afraid to fucking do what George R. R. Martin does on the reg.
Right, and where George R. R. Martin's like, fuck these characters. And he just
Yes,
murders them left
that-
and right.
That's what I respect about people like Robert Kirkman.
Yeah.
When he writes the Walking Dead comic, which not the show,
Yeah, not
the show will pussy out on some stuff too.
Oh, yeah.
The
I
only
mean,
the only
I've
thing
only
the show
read it
ever did
over,
better.
like, oh god.
No, go for it.
No, I was just gonna say I've only read past like issue 100 because that's when Negan shows up. Just because I was really anticipating Negan, so I was like, you know what? I already know everything else that happened in the comic. I'm gonna read 100 to the past, and yeah, like even Robert Kirkman did that, right? He's still
What?
writing it, right?
Oh yeah, he's still
Okay,
he's still
all right,
one,
because those are like even when it introduces what's her name, Alpha, I think.
yeah.
And all those characters, like even then, it's just like they're killing people that I would never expect them to kill. Like I was just like, God damn, really?
Yeah, there
And it's like
a,
such a like a whoa, okay.
Right,
and it's not
there-
like
there
it's not
is-
like a heroic death either. They come back and people's heads are on sticks. I'm like, what
yeah,
the fuck?
Yeah, that moment that you're talking about, which we won't spoil.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
That
spoil.
moment is arguably the most. Aside from if you didn't read the comic, okay, so I'm gonna spoil Walking Dead comics for like 30 seconds.
All right,
Not
so-
even spoil it that much. Okay, the prison scene in the comics are a lot more brutal than the prison scene in the show.
Yeah, yeah,
The moment that we have that you're talking about right now is arguably the most brutal moment that we've had because there are people that almost like there's like double-digit characters killed and
yeah,
they're all named.
yeah. A lot of them are like,
Um,
I mean, there might not be huge character. One of them is a huge character. Well, two of them are huge.
There
characters.
are definitely two huge characters. I think
Two
off the
huge
top of my
characters,
head.
and then all the other ones had names and were supporting characters. They weren't just red shirts that you saw once. Or
There were
whatever.
characters that they went back to a panel and you saw who they were.
Yeah,
And then yes, if you're back now, that's it. I think that was even super.
yeah.
light
That
as well.
wasn't even a spoiler.
Um,
really.
But I will say the only thing the show actually upped the ante on was the Negan introducing scene.
Yeah,
It did up the
Cool.
ante on that. But like Robert Kirkman is a man who like, I won't spoil this part. I think I don't know if you're up by this point. There's a character that's killed in the comics. He's also on the show, and he dies like that.
Oh, okay.
There is like in the span of he's alive, 3 pages later he's dead,
Okay.
and that's it. I'm not gonna say anything else.
I'm not exactly
But-
sure, but you can tell me after.
But like I respect the people who like, because we talked about it like Thoro. We were talking about it last episode. Thoro said, yeah, I kind of wanted him to die it sounds kind of hypocritical to me. Like I kind of want him to die, like at least going out, because this is a guy that like what do you do?
He fought in what war? It was some war. He was drunk and he was whooping ass.
He just fucking barreled through it.
Yeah.
And I feel like I wanted Thoros to be like, all right, I'm gonna die that way.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we mentioned but he dies. Not everyone has a heroic death.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah,
That's fine, and I retract that
he
point.
died in
but
the cold.
but we're saving all these characters for a heroic death, and none of them deserve it. Fucking knock out Tormund. Like,
Yeah.
as much as I love Tormund, I fucking love Tormund. Tormund's fucking great. That episode, he was fucking on fire.
Yeah.
But that's it. That was his point. Like, did you see everyone around him? Like, the Hound's not gonna kill everyone and drag him back out. They didn't drag out anyone else, dude.
Yeah.
Notice that. Look at that scene.
Yeah.
Everyone else that every red shirt died. Oh, I guess we can't save him. Tormund's going down. Nope, I'll save him because we had a moment earlier in the episode.
They even had a moment where John was like, "Yeah, let's go save that guy" in the beginning who got attacked by the polar bear. And there's a part where John's just like trying to look for him, and they're like, "No, he's gone." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And I feel like George R. Martin has that. Robert Kirkman have that. They both know that these characters, I love them, and there's a big character death that happened maybe like the last month or 2, 3 months in the Walking Dead comics, and Robert Kirkman wrote an epilogue, like not an epilogue, but like a author's note at the end.
Yeah.
And he said, this death hurt to write. I teared up on the plane writing this, and I did not want to write this. I wish I did not have to write this, but this is how the story goes. And that's what I feel like. Some of these characters just need to go, and it sucks, and I'd hate for it to happen, but like it has to happen because there's no stakes. Like, we went out with fucking 7 badasses, and we all knew in the back of our head, we're like, multiple people are gonna die.
Yeah.
Not just one, multiple people are gonna die. Only one died.
One died. A dragon and Benjen, but only one of them died. Yes. Yeah.
By the way, I told my buddy what you wished would have happened with Benjen showing up during the polar bear part, and they all teamed together. He was like, yeah, okay, now that episode's ruined. I can't rewatch it, hoping that doesn't happen now.
Yeah, like that would have been much better. Like he was following them and then saw maybe they needed help with the polar bear, and freaking what's his name again? Thoros is getting destroyed. No one else is there, and then he shows up because he knows they need help. And then he teams up after that, and then we're back to 7.
And I get, yeah. Even if they had to kill Thoros there, that's fine.
Yeah.
If they saved him too, that's fine. I don't care. And I get that whole point is stretching for fan service.
Yeah.
But at least we get more out of that. Like, there's just so many flaws in this season, and I'm not gonna nitpick. I'm a huge fan because I still love the show, and I get it because now these guys are not certain. And I said this before, they're not writing. They never signed up to write the show. They didn't sign up. Hey, I want to write the end of A Song of Ice and Fire. They signed up to, hey, I want to adapt it. Now they're not adapting it. Now they're like, oh, we have to write it. Can you imagine that? Like,
yeah,
like writing let's pretend War for the Planet of the Apes ever happened, and someone's like, and let's say you had to adapt it. Now you have to write the last movie, and you're like, oh, I didn't really want to do this. Now you're like, fuck. Now do I imitate George R. Martin and start killing people left and right? Because that guy's a good writer.
Yeah, he is a good
You can't just intimidate someone's writing style sometimes, you know. There's some people. There's one person I know who can really well. I forget. Oh, he's the guy that did A Wheel of Time. He was actually asked to do a Song of Ice and Fire. He's like, I'm not doing it because I can't do that. But like I get that you can't spoof off them because then some people are like, oh, it's like a rip off of George R. R. Martin. So the best thing they're doing now is just giving fan service because they're like, we just want to please the most fans, which I get it because you don't want to go 6 seasons in and then just drop the ball, right?
Right.
And it's the safest route. So I get it, but man, it's just like, I know there's a lot of us that are super disappointed because we're like, man, we just need to start cutting some characters and start getting down to the gritty of it because we got 6 episodes left and like a lot more people are alive than I thought they were gonna be.
Yeah, I agree. There are way too many. I feel like they should have cut down by a few characters. Like, we got rid of one dickhead. That's about it. Like, everybody else is fine. I mean, Thoros, yeah, he's gone. But I'm talking about, like, this final episode should have gotten rid of a couple more. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I'm still looking forward to the next season, obviously.
No, 100%. Like, I'm still.
That's where they're gonna start killing off characters. You know.
If they don't, then they lost the series. Like that's the point. That's the problem right there. Is now they got to actually man up, and it's harder now because now they got to actually go through with it and start knocking out people left and right. And my issue now is in the back of my head, I have a feeling that we're going towards a really happy ending with Game of Thrones, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I feel like it should be the best. It should be is bittersweet.
Yes, that's exactly. And I feel
Yeah,
like with all these characters,
like maybe
you
everybody
should,
dies with the future of Westeros, which by the way is a shitty place anyway.
right.
Besides these characters we're following, like literally nothing else is pleasant about this world. But it's secured or something. I don't know. Maybe
Right.
John dies. Maybe Danny dies. Maybe they both die hugging because they love each other.
But like that's going in the back of my head. I'm just like I think I have a feeling they're gonna go for a really happy ending here. And I'm either they're gonna do that or or they're gonna just like fell swoop knock out all these players. And the problem is now we don't have any time to mourn
Yeah.
because like with the Red Wedding, that was a hard hit. But the good thing about episode 9 is that we have a whole episode left after that, and we have a season break to kind of think
Process
about
it.
it, right?
Yeah.
Now, if we knock out half the players that we think should be knocked out, it's gonna be too fast for us to process.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I get these players are like these characters are like the badasses. Like we're down to like the ones that like count,
Right.
but that doesn't have anything. That's still like because we still got like the 6 people that survived through there. We still have like people like Brienne, you know.
Yeah.
We still got Bronn. We still got Jamie.
We
Like,
even
these are
got
all
like
characters.
John's friend that's like the night captain now. You got like side characters that like I'm talking about side characters that aren't dead. You know, like we see.
Right.
You know John's friend. What's his name? Dolores Ed. I think his name is.
Yeah.
But you know,
I
like
don't know.
even smaller characters like well, he's not smaller, but you know, like what's happening with Sam now? What the hell is he gonna do?
I imagine Sam might be set up for the end game.
Yeah, he's gonna be the
You know,
narrator. I've
and
heard that.
you know what? I can even imagine him being the three-eyed raven at some point.
Oh yeah. Okay, I can see
Um,
that. But how about that rumor about Braun being potentially the Night King?
what the fuck?
Have you heard of that? You didn't hear about that? Oh man.
Nope.
Oh. Wow. Watch some videos after this. There's a couple of good theories about it. Actually, I'm looking right now at the suggestions for this video, this stream, and one of them is that. So, you should look it up. Is Braun, not Braun. You know who I meant, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, oh, Bran.
Yeah, Braun.
You gotta stop saying Braun.
Fuck you, all right, man. They're
You gotta stop saying Braun.
You gotta stop fucking being a dickhead.
It's not hard to say Brandon and just shorten
Why?
that to
Because
Bran.
they're both very similar in name.
Swear to God. Every time I put,
Brand.
yeah, it's hard, especially hard with you.
You
'Cause
should have knew what I meant.
No, because I thought we talked about the Brand thing before.
Did we? No, I thought we just talked about how like Brand just doesn't fucking say anything. In this
No, I'm
episode
pretty
he
sure we.
actually
Yeah,
did.
yeah, that's a big part of the theory. Yeah, that Brand's it.
Oh, you didn't
yeah,
piece that together. You know, fuck you. Yeah, you're like, I don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
that's why I said I thought we talked about that before.
Yeah, no, we did.
It's also hard because especially with you because you have an inherent love for Braun and you have an inherent hate for Bran.
Well, actually, I
Okay.
like him a little bit more now because he actually fucking said something. You know, so I still don't like him, but
Also, I did like the scene with him and Sam together.
yeah, oh yeah. That's, well,
That was a little bit more lively out of Bran, which is nice.
yeah.
But yeah, just to wrap that whole thing up, yeah, no, we need to start killing characters. Like
Oh yeah, like Podrick,
at this
yeah.
point, is it too late? At this point, like
I don't know. I feel like we're not gonna get everybody. Like we're not gonna lose like 90% of the characters. I'm sure most of them will just be characters that, you know,
live on somehow.
live
Yeah,
on, or you just maybe a couple episodes before that they leave and like I'm done with this shit, and they leave or something. Like yeah, someone mentioned in the comments, how about Podrick? Podrick will be fine. You know, like small characters like that, I don't see it like really dying, or even if they
no,
die,
that's fine. No, and I get that. Like that's fine, but I still feel like we have a lot of like big name characters that they have to go. Man, I was just hoping for like a. The stakes are not as high because we still have everyone that's super cool that we still like a lot and that they avoided death. It's just too much of that Walking Dead syndrome that made me stop watching the show. Where I hate the characters get so close to death they just dodge it. I'm like, oh,
Oh yeah.
all right.
They kind of fixed that in the last few episodes of season 7. I will say
Right.
that because
Yeah, I'll have to watch those still.
there's
But
one
yeah, like
character. Well, you watched that episode. The one character that I hated.
oh, in the last mid half of the season.
Yeah, the mid half. Yeah, I was like, oh, good. And then it dodged that.
Yeah, no, I
It
just
was
hate
too
when
quick.
I hate when characters dodge death. Like I get happening once, but
Yeah.
it shouldn't be happening too often. Like
Yeah.
no
I
one's
feel like
lucky.
Walking Dead it should never happen again. Like they've used their get out of jail free cards
Oh
for
yeah, 100%. Like
just the show in general.
yeah, like I that burned me out. And the benefit to Game of Thrones is that it's ending in 6 episodes, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna suck it up and just deal with it. And I'm sure that it'll still end fine. Like I'm still, again, I still get it. I'm still on board. But there's a lot of frustration with this season now. I'm just like,
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, this season definitely had it felt way more Hollywood.
yeah, that's the way to put it. And you know what? If they said going into it, I mean, they're not going to say right like that.
No, they wouldn't say that.
But if I knew beforehand, hey, this is gonna be a lot more Hollywood, I'd be fine with it. And like I said, like every time we watch the episode, we're super hyped on it.
Yeah.
But the problem is me getting hyped off a really well written movie and me getting hyped off a Fast and Furious movie
Hmm.
are two different kinds of hype. I don't think you want the Fast and Furious hype over Game of Thrones, right? Like,
Well, Tormund was in Fate of the
yeah,
Furious,
great,
and so was the hacker girl.
yeah.
Well, she's not a hacker girl in Game of Thrones, but you know,
Um,
that'd be weird. But
right, like you think of think of how you enjoyed like War for the Planet of the Apes,
oh yeah,
and then think of like how you enjoyed like just like standard action movie number
yeah,
one.
yeah. Like if well, all right, Rise of the Planet of the Apes and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes both had that War for the Planet of the Apes feel, where it's like it's way more about the characters, the apes, their
Uh-huh.
relationships, all that dialogue. You know, even cinematography, stuff like that. It's not just about look at the cool stuff they do. They throw sticks. Like it's not about that. And if War for the Planet of the Apes came out and it was just that, it's just like look at all these apes. They're killing all the humans, and it's like a 20-minute action scene where there's people dying. You don't know who the fuck they are or whatever. Then yeah, it's kind of like that. Maybe not to the degree that I'm saying, but it's kind of like that where just it's a lot of action, a lot of special effects. It all looks great. I couldn't believe how good the last shot looked. Like that looks better than most movies nowadays. That whole shot where they're blowing up the wall,
You're right.
that looks better than pretty much every blockbuster this year, besides maybe like War for the Planet of the Apes and stuff like that. That looks better than pretty much all of them. And those are movies that are singular movies that have like $200 million budgets. That looks way better than stuff like Transformers and shit like that, which has no heart and soul in it at all. And that stuff I have to give them credit for. It looks great, and they have to make
Right.
even 7 episodes. Some of them over an hour long. Like
Right.
Jesus.
Like I said, like I'm not gonna rag on them. Like I'm venting frustration because I like the show still. And if I didn't actually like it that much, I'd just bail.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I'm still like super hyped for everything else. And it sounds like I'm super like down on it, but like I still super enjoyed the finale.
Yeah.
Still enjoy the season. Still gonna buy the box set, whatever, or the season set when it comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still great, but I just hope that I hope that even like I know that I'm not the only one, but I hope us all voicing this gets to them enough that they can kind of adjust because
Yeah.
they're listening because the amount of fan service that we had, they're listening. They know what's up.
Yeah, well, they're not listening to this one, but they're listening to the overall, all the criticisms that people are giving. Sure, and that also makes me upset that I'm sure some of those people are the two writers and everybody else that makes the show. I'm sure they're also looking at all these stupid ass reactions that get millions of views. Like I love that bar, the bar
Yeah.
one. I forgot the YouTuber, but so many of those are just
I'll,
like they react like to, oh my god, it's the best thing ever. I don't want them to think that's what we want. We want more reaction worthy stuff. I want more scenes. I know we only have 6 episodes left, but I still want scenes of people just talking. Those are some of my favorite scenes. People, just having conversations. Could be a
Right.
threatening conversation. I just want it to be.
There's a clear divide with people right now, which is the hard part. Is that there's people who are like us that we still, even though it's fun to have a fast paced Game of Thrones, I still want them. Yeah, right. Even though it's decided to have a fast paced Game of Thrones, I do want them to pump the brakes a bit because we're running down on time, right? Like
Yeah.
that we're getting down to it. And we mentioned, I believe, I forget if we mentioned in the podcast or if we mentioned on our own talk, the Fly, the Breaking Bad episode,
Yeah.
one of the best episodes because it's just talking.
Yeah. And people hated it.
Yes, and that's the clear divide. I do think that we should get a little more talking. We should slow it down a little bit. But some people are super into like, all right, we had enough talking all the season. Let's just keep going. So it's gonna be a weird divide. And yeah, like I like the bars. I like the bar reactions a lot.
Yeah.
They also are like they strike me a bit as the type that are like what I was mentioning earlier with the whole Daenerys and Jon thing,
Yeah.
where they're the ones that are rooting for it because they want to see that because that's just how TV is.
Even though most of those people were like, "Oh God," to be fair, but yeah, I know you mean like exactly what I was saying, where it's just like they want more of those reaction-worthy moments. Really, that's what I call them now, because the internet is just filled with it, and I do it too. But that's why when I do my reactions, I do the edited ones, because there's times in my reaction where I'm just listening. I'm not saying anything because I'm intrigued. And when shit happens, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, ooh, yeah, the dragon hit the wall with fire. Um, but yeah, I like those moments where it just isn't isn't action focused, isn't special effect focused, and they just like have a conversation where you can feel like something's gonna happen, like just the way they're talking and maybe even the music. You know, like I don't know. I just like those better, and I just like a
I
good
do
old
like talking a lot. It's literally when you break it down to it, it's literally two fictional characters having a fake conversation someone wrote,
yeah.
but they feel real. That's the cool thing is you feel like these are just real characters talking.
Yeah, like I mentioned with Tyrion and Cersei, like some of the earlier episodes had them just like talking, and there'd be times where Tyrion just runs in and she's like, what are you doing here?" And it's like, I'm the king's hand." Right, that's what it's
Yeah,
called, right? And like I could be here and stuff, and they would have arguments about that, and like there's even that one great scene where Tyrion's just like, one day you're gonna get yours, Cersei," and then that led up to the whole like Cersei thinking Tyrion poisoned Joffrey. Like that was the main reason why she thought that, because even in the next episode she's like, he told me one day I would get what's coming to me. Like just like the little scenes like that. When I feel like this whole season we won't get anything that really resolves nicely. I guess like it resolves well in a way that makes us go, oh, they actually built that up. You know, like this season, like we had the annulment, which thinking about the annulment now, I felt like it was kind of, I don't know, kind of rushed a little bit, like the way they announced it. Like remember when
right.
what's her name, Gilly was talking about it. It was just like, oh
Yeah, yeah. And then we thought it would be there would be some cool little scene where Gilly was the one to reveal it, but they just kind of like, oh, that's the
yeah.
moment.
Sam was just like, even though he wasn't paying attention, he remembers that. Like, I mean, he wasn't paying attention. He was focused on like being really upset about having to clean shit, and hearing about like hearing about and all these freaking things about like how they took shits and stuff or whatever. It was weird, whatever. But yeah, no, I don't know. We need more Bran and the Hound interactions. That'd be cool.
Braun.
No, Bran. He said Bran. I want Bran and the Hound to interact. That'd be weird. Bran's like, I'm the old 3R Raven. He'd be like, what the fuck? You cunt. So you call, you little, you legless cunt. He's like,
Um,
they pick him up like a fucking puppet. Let
all
go
right.
of me. I'm the 3R Raven. You're a cunt. Throws him like he threw that stone in that last episode. Oh, man. I still love
All
that
right.
scene where he's just like, dumb cunt.
Yeah, that's a good
And then he
scene.
got his. Oh, shit. Um,
Or whether the white says it back to him.
yeah, he's like, yeah, he has no job. Around cunt. What do you say? But, yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episode. I know we said a lot of stupid, not a lot of stupid shit, but a lot of negative stuff. Yeah, that would be the most awkward duo. Yeah, Bran and the Hound.
Right. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think.
Who would be an awkward duo? Podrick and Cersei. Podrick has that. Remember, Podrick has that like that long ass dick. Remember, he has that
Yeah,
special
I like
dick.
I like that callback this episode.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. Braun said that, right? I corrected myself. Braun
I want
mentioned
I
something
want
about like your magical dick or whatever.
I want Qyburn and Tormund.
Oh,
Because
Kyber and
Tormund looks fucking confused as fuck probably every time Qyburn
he
talks.
smiles at him. Tormund's becoming goofy as fuck. Remember when he was scary?
Yeah, now he's kind of like he's kind of the comic relief.
He's like, duh, I'll be kissed by fire. I'm a redhead. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, you know what? How about Braun and the decayed corpse of that one girl he liked, the bad pussy?
Oh.
Oh, they should hang out again. Oh, it's bad now. That's real bad pussy.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Yeah, I'm done.
Um,
Bran and Jamie.
I could use one brain with everyone.
No, he said no. I'm talking about Bran. Braun I want with everybody. Bran I don't want anywhere. Bran I wanted him to stay in that wheelchair and roll off a cliff or something. I don't know.
Rolling.
Actually, you know what? This time he kind of redeemed himself a little bit. This time, just roll somewhere where I don't see you. You don't need to kill yourself. Just that's fine. He actually progressed the plot a little bit. He's the one who really confirmed Littlefinger was a dickhead. Even though I don't know why anybody believed him. Like people just believing he's the three-eyed raven. I guess I don't know, but and yeah, whatever. So anyway, there you go. That's season
right.
7, episode 7. The
I don't know. What are we gonna do?
Kill ourselves?
Do the carbon thing when he frees himself for the Wii. So, I imagine we can. I don't know how far ahead did they announce the next season?
Oh, it won't be until like 2019. Yeah, so it won't be for a long time.
And we got how many episodes? Yeah, we got 70 episodes.
6. Only 6 episodes. You talk about what's left, right?
No. I'm asking how many we have 70 episodes total now.
Oh, right now? No, I don't think so. We have 67, right? Because
right. I forgot. Yeah.
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. So it'd be 73 after it's all done.
We could probably get away with watching an episode a week soon.
Oh, I guess we could do that. Okay, so
do that. Oh well, we'll figure out something. But I think we should probably do this podcast styles continuously.
We could do that.
We'll figure something out. We'll post some thoughts or something on Twitter. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
This won't be the end.
This won't be the end. Maybe we won't do Game of Thrones. Maybe we'll do Ballers. We should do Ballers and pretend it's like Game of Thrones.
Oh, who died this week?
We'll just add characters from Game of Thrones to Ballers. Yo, when Dwayne The Rock Johnson talked to Bran and he was like, "Oh, I'm the three-eyed raven," and then he gave him a rock bottom. That was fucking dope. Then he broke both his legs. No-eyed raven. Because he did.
Rip.
All right, 80 to 120 minutes each. Holy shit. That's going to be every episode for the next season. Will be 80 to 120 minutes each.
Did they announce that?
Yep, that's what T-Mac said. They announced the air date once production is finished, and they said 80 to 120 minutes each.
When they say that?
I don't know. The Rock gets beheaded in episode 9? Oh, shit. Oh.
He becomes a rock.
Oh. Oh, man, that's sad. But, yeah, I guess maybe we'll do more Game of Thrones stuff. Maybe we'll just go through the entire series again on a weekly basis. So maybe we should do that and like talk about our shit. Yeah.
There was some experiments I wanted. Like I was telling you, I wanted to do the Marvel movie marathon stuff. Like watch the Marvel movies because I'd never done those before.
Oh boy.
I don't know. There's some stuff we could do. If you want to relay some stuff, maybe Gor will post a quick video asking for suggestions on what to do.
Yeah. I'll announce
because we're doing Games Gone By again eventually.
For people that don't know, that's a series we used to do where we just play old games and then talk about it again. Games we either played before or just never got a chance to play. I think it's usually we played before, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter though.
Yeah, like I feel like it should be games we played before just so we can compare it to our first opinion. But yeah, I guess we could do whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we'll post a 30-second video or end the announcement on Twitter or something. We'll get some ideas going.
I'll make a video saying this is all happening.
But
Yep, that's it. Game of Thrones is over. It's done. Never coming back.
And I'm pissed,
they fucked, and the Night King
can smell it.
He's about to fuck all of them. You can smell it. You can smell that sex. It's coming for that boat. When this boat's rocking, the Night King is cocking. I'm done. Fuck it. I'm the one who cocks.
Ah.
I don't know. Anyway, bye.
Ah.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.